What's good, guys? It's your boy Stonix coming back at you with another video. So today I want to talk about what expansion 2 is really going to be, considering it's probably not going to be Hot Wheels. And I also have a good idea as to when we will find out about expansion 2, and I'll throw it together a little timeline of when I think things are going to kind of fall together now that we know that it's probably not going to be Hot Wheels. And the whole mini thing literally meant Mini Coopers, so we'll elaborate more on that in a minute. And like I said, I have an idea of when we could hear about expansion 2 for the first time, so just stay tuned for that. But before we do begin, I do want to talk quickly about my channel and kind of where it's at right now, especially with YouTube. So YouTube hasn't been doing good lately at all, so I've noticed that there's a lot less happening on my channel. The video that I uploaded a couple of days ago where I rode in a 520 horsepower 8080 GTR Skyline, that only got like 350 views, and I was expecting that to get at least twice as many views as it has right now. So it's like notifications on that video only got sent out to like 4 or 5% of my audience. So if you didn't see that video, go watch it. 8080 watched it themselves. If 8080 watched it and liked it, go watch it. I'll leave a link in the description. But if you guys ever want to know when I upload, in case, because like YouTube's notifications, they don't exist. They actually do not exist anymore. They get sent out to a very tiny portion of your subscriber base. So if you ever want to see a video from now on and YouTube doesn't send you notifications, even if it sends you a notification every now and again, just make sure you do join the Discord. The link is also in the description, because that is where I will always post a link. You will always get a notification from Discord no matter what. With YouTube, it's very rare that a good portion of people get a notification, so please join the Discord. I think we're getting close to like 400 members, so like I said, the link is in the description if you ever want to keep up to date and never miss a video, because that video that I uploaded with the 8080 GTR did so incredibly bad, and it did so much worse than I thought it was going to do. I thought a lot more people were going to be interested in it, and the reason I say that is because I've been noticing a huge decrease in views across all of YouTube's channels. Like, I noticed there was a lot of Fortnite YouTubers that were talking about it. There was a lot of other YouTubers that were talking about it, that they saw a huge decrease in views lately. So I don't know if there's just something going on with the notifications and they're literally not working, or if YouTube literally has monkeys working for them. Who knows? But anyways, let's actually get on to this video and what we're meant to talk about here. Expansion 2 for Forza Horizon 4. Now, obviously, we were like, holy crap, mini cars, that means Hot Wheels, holy crap, we were just going way too fast. We needed to slow down, chief. So the whole mini thing was literally pointing towards Mini May, or whatever they wanted to call it, where they were just adding a ton of Mini Coopers into Forza Horizon 4 over the month of May. So we kind of just overthought that one. And to be honest with you, nothing against Nick, but he kind of sparked that, to be completely honest. Maybe we should just take anything we hear with a grain of salt. Normally, I think the reason everyone like believed what AR12 said was because like he's obviously the bigger Forza channel, and who knows if he has connections. We don't know. Maybe he knows something we don't. Who knows? But from now on, I think we just need to take what he says with a grain of salt, because it literally just meant Mini Coopers, not Micro Machines, not Hot Wheels, not shrunken down versions of cars, literally just Mini Coopers. However, the Apollo IE was added, so that's pretty cool. But that has nothing to do with this. I just thought that's cool, I guess. So because what we thought was going to be a Hot Wheels DLC, because we thought we were getting so many little hints at what the next expansion was going to be, and it turned out to not be hints towards the next expansion, the expansion could literally be anything at this point. We have absolutely no idea, which is actually kind of a good thing, because I don't think a Hot Wheels would necessarily work in the Britain setting. I mentioned this in the last Hot Wheels 2.0 video that I was talking about, where it just wouldn't fit. A Hot Wheels kind of DLC would not fit in the Britain setting. So what could it be then? I mean, we can come up with a couple of different ideas. I watched Jake XVX's video the other day where he was talking about it, and he did mention that there's going to be more Trailblazer events, which if you don't know what a Trailblazer event is in Forza Horizon 4, basically it's kind of like an off-road, like point-to-point race. It's literally like, I've only done a couple of them, so I don't really know what they are too well, but I'm pretty sure what it is it's just like a point-to-point. You're not on roads, you're not specifically off-road, you're just, you know, most of it's obviously off-road. Best time from point A to point B is the best, I guess, and off-road vehicles are probably better for that. But Jake did make the point that there will be more Trailblazer events coming over the next coming weeks, which would basically mean that, like, with a Hot Wheels kind of DLC, the Trailblazer events just wouldn't really work. So, but I mean, other than that, we literally have no clue what Expansion 2 could be, which is a good thing, because I know that Playground Games likes to kind of throw us off, and I know they've been giving a lot of hints recently, like the whole Mini Cooper thing and the Apollo IE, and they've been hinting at a whole ton of different little things. But something like this, where it's more of a bigger kind of release and a bigger thing that's going to get a lot more hype and hopefully a lot more traction for Forza, I think it's really cool that they're kind of keeping us on our toes and not saying anything about it until it releases. And I don't think they're going to say anything about it until it releases, so take any hints that you see about Expansion 2 with a tiny little grain of salt, because I don't think Playground Games is going to give us any hints about it, because like I said, they want us to be on our toes. They want us to be absolutely surprised. If you think about it, back when Forza Horizon 4 was first announced back at E3 2018, we didn't even know if we were getting a Forza Horizon 4 at all. And that was a major surprise to us. And I think that's what kind of got Horizon 4 a huge jump up in popularity right off the bat. Obviously, it being in Game Pass helped. But aside from that, I think that's something that Playground Games wants to stick with and keeping us absolutely clueless. So, and as far as I remember as well, they never actually gave us any hints for Fortune Island. We knew when the first expansion was going to be coming out. We knew it was going to be coming out like at the tail end of last year, but we didn't know anything about it. I don't think they gave us any hints about it as far as I can remember. So I just wouldn't expect them to give us any hints about any other expansions either. Now let's throw together a little bit of a reveal timeline. I'll give you guys my prediction as to what I think the release date for the expansion 2 could possibly be. But first, let's talk about the reveal timeline, when we'll be able to hear about it, and hopefully when we can find out what it's all about and everything like that. So I think what could potentially happen, and this could happen like in a different order, but the way that I think it could happen is the trailer for Expansion 2 for Forza Horizon 4 will be completely revealed at E3 2019 on June 9th at the Microsoft/Xbox press conference. Because like I said in the last Hot Wheels video that I was talking about it, they don't really have a Forza title to announce at E3, so they need kind of like their Forza presence. Because if you didn't know, we're not getting Forza 8 this year. I think they're trying to wait for another Forza Motorsport game until we can get the next big Xbox console, which is supposedly in 2020, and that's when we'll get GTA 6 as well. But that's a whole story for another time. But regardless, there's just not going to be a Forza title there this year, so they need some kind of Forza element there. And Expansion 2 is perfect. That's how they keep Forza in the game for the E3 Microsoft press conference. And on top of that, that's a big stage. So who knows what kind of things can come from Forza over the next coming months. Hopefully there's a lot more people that come into Forza. Hopefully it'll help channels like me who do still do a little bit of Forza grow a little bit. Obviously you guys know Forza's been absolutely dead recently. The community has been unsatisfied completely. So we'll talk more about Forza in my channel and me uploading Forza and live streaming Forza towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. But then after E3 2019, only a couple of days later, I do believe that they will be doing either a Forza monthly live stream or the Update 10 live stream for Forza Horizon 4. I think that'll fall right into perfect place, and I think that that'll happen on Tuesday, June 11th, where they'll basically show off what's coming in Update 10 for Forza Horizon 4, as well as show us gameplay of Expansion 2. And like I said, that could happen in a completely different order. Maybe they'll do the Update 10 live stream a week earlier, a week before E3, maybe give us a trailer of it, and then at E3 we'll see the trailer as well as gameplay. I think that would be probably the better way to do it, because then you'll get more people involved and more people who haven't been playing Forza or don't know about Forza or just don't play Forza, to get them involved and get them playing Forza and get a lot more attention back to Forza like it was back when it was first launched. So hopefully that happens, hopefully that's the case. As far as my prediction for when we'll actually be able to play Expansion 2, when the release date could possibly be, I think it could potentially be like a week after E3. I said it back in the other Expansion 2 video that I made talking about the whole Hot Wheels thing. I said it could come out either same day as E3 or a week after E3. Either of those are good options. I think it'll come out a week after, just simply because they'd want to build up that hype and stuff like that. But at the same point, if they do the Update 10 live stream, show us the trailer, and then at E3 show us the trailer as well as gameplay, I would imagine it's going to come out just shortly after E3. So that's my prediction as to when it could possibly come out. Now, again, take that with a grain of salt. I know absolutely nothing. By now, like in Horizon 3, we would have already known about the second expansion, but right now we still know absolutely nothing about expansion number 2 for Forza Horizon 4. So I don't know. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what their plans are. So take everything that I have said with a grain of salt, but I do think that these are actually kind of valid predictions. I think they make sense. So if you're still here and still watching, I do appreciate it. I do want to talk about Forza and me uploading Forza and kind of the future of, will Forza ever be an element on this channel? I would still like it to be an element of the channel. It's just the issue being Horizon 4 hasn't really been super entertaining to not only me, as well as a lot of other content creators, but just the community in general. I made the point not too long ago basically saying that I feel like the developers aren't really listening to the community. Their post-game support is phenomenal, but I feel like they're just adding things that people don't really want or care about. However, the Apollo IE is something that everybody has been wanting and everybody has been wanting to see, and I do believe that that's kind of like the first thing that we are seeing added into Forza Horizon 4 that we've been wanting, but we're just now finally getting, so that's pretty cool. But on top of that, I think we need more big things like that, not just Mini Coopers, because let's be real, how many people are going to play with the Mini Coopers, aside from maybe like the Rally Raid one? But aside from that, I don't think anyone's really gonna play with the Mini Coopers, if I'm honest with you. At least I'm not. I think they need to add more important things and bigger things and keep their community involved a lot better. They have a good idea in place, they have a good way of doing it, it's just they need to do it better. But as far as Forza and my channel goes, obviously I haven't been live streaming Forza simply because, one, live streaming on YouTube has already been screwing my channel up even more than it is, so I'm basically just trying to avoid streaming on YouTube at this point, simply just because I don't want to kill my channel by trying to be productive. It makes no sense, but YouTube doesn't make sense either, so that's just kind of the way it goes. And on top of that, there's just not that many people who come into the YouTube streams right now, and it's kind of frustrating. Plus, most people don't even know that we went live. I have so many people who are like, oh crap, I missed it. I wish I would have seen it. I wish I would have known you were live. Like, I mean, like I said, join the Discord, because then you'll always know if I'm live. If I ever upload a video, you'll never miss anything. If you ever want to keep up to date with stuff, like I said, link in the description, join the Discord. We're a whole family there, we're a whole community. From now on, I will be streaming on Twitch more so than YouTube, like I said, because YouTube is killing my channel. The more I stream, it doesn't make sense, but just the way it goes. Sometimes with life, you just have to adapt with the way things go. So Twitch is just an overall better platform for live streaming. YouTube is an overall better platform for uploading videos and actual, like, edited productional edited, yeah. You know what I'm saying. But live streams from now on are going to be on Twitch. Follow me over there as well, link in the description. So if you ever want to join any more Forza open lobbies that I do, you're gonna have to follow me on Twitch, because I'm very rarely going to stream Forza on the YouTube channel anymore, just because it's literally killing my channel. That just means that I'll have a lot more time and a lot more focus into the actual videos. And like I said, if you haven't seen the video that I uploaded a couple days ago where I rode in the 8080 Skyline, go freaking watch the video. It's a banger of a video. Tristan, the guy who has the R32, watched it. 8080 themselves watched it. I've been talking to 8080 a little bit, so subscribe if you're new, because there's big things coming. Smash the like button. But anywho, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Stonix. Don't forget, stay strong and just keep pushing forward. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.